Hey guys, Nathan Falcke here. I'm a personal trainer and competitive bodybuilder. Today I'm actually at the Hammer Strength headquarters, so getting to test out some of the equipment here and pretty excited to get stuck into it. So I think a lot of people skip training or they can't make it to the gym because they're pushing it for time. They've only got 20 or 30 minutes. You can definitely still get a really good workout in. If I only had 20 to 30 minutes, I'd definitely do a circuit workout. So I could do a full body, high repetition, high intensity. I'd do 15 to 20 reps. I'd set up 5 different stations. You could do full body, so leg, push, pull, some arms, shoulders. You could throw in some core stuff. And I'd keep the rest time to a minimal. So I'd pretty much go bang, bang, bang. You can definitely get a good workout in. So with our high rep stuff, we want lots of squeezing, constant tension, 3 beats down, straight up squeeze. It's all about pumping blood into the muscle. So usually I'd do my first set and then I'd chuck a little bit more weight on, get 2 sets in and then move to my next exercise. So we'll go into a horizontal row. So a little tip with any rowing movement is really try to keep your chest elevated so you can get your shoulders back and really get that squeeze through your scapula. Chuck a bit more weight on that. Chest elevated, big squeeze. Even if you come off the pad, that's fine. So my only real rest period is when I'm loading up the weights. As soon as I've done that, I'm going straight into my set. Keep the intensity high. So a little tip with your overhead pressing, or really any movement where you're in a standing position and you're putting a lot of weight through your spine, you want to contract your glutes. So I always have a little bit of a bend in my knee as well, just to take some of the load off my knee joint. Squeeze the glutes. That's going to stabilize and protect your whole core and help you push a lot more weight. The time under tension is the most important thing with this. Your arms like a spring, especially at the bottom. That's when you want to spring up. 1, 2, 3, up. Lots of squeezing at the top. What I really like about the pec deck is how it's got the support. A lot of people with the cables, they don't have that support behind them and they'll start swinging, take the tension off their pec muscles. When you're in this machine, it doesn't allow you to do that. You really focus on keeping the tension on your chest. So most gyms will have a Swiss ball that you can dig up, get a few sets of abs on it. You can even, in between each exercise, if you're wanting to do a little bit more ab work whilst you're resting, or if you need a bit of a breather, do a couple of sets on this, then go back into your working exercise. So I like to use the Swiss ball because it isolates your abdominals a lot more, takes your back out of the movement. Same thing though, constant tension, down, up, squeeze. If you choose to do a leg press during your circuit, and because it's quite a demanding exercise, if you need to have a little bit of rest in between sets, you could also incorporate a calf press just whilst you're resting your quads. Little tip with your calf press is just have a slight bend in your knees so you're not loading up your joint too much and putting the pressure through your knee joint. It also helps keep the tension through your calf muscle as well with that slight bend. The best thing if you're strapped for time is if you've got someone helping you load the weights up, then you don't really have to do anything. You can just focus on the sets. All right guys, well that's the circuit at an end. I hope you enjoyed it. That's usually what I do if I only had 20 to 30 minutes. In terms of warming up, yes, you still want to start light with everything, but because we are doing the higher repetitions, you're not going to maximal load, you're not putting on as much weight as what you usually would. So you can afford to pretty much chuck on some weights and go straight into the set, as long as you are keeping in mind your technique, time under tension, and just focusing on your form.